come to the third half of the Sheanomi is to Love Me Pinup Look style. I've already taken out the rollers that I previously set while Shay did the makeup. Always starting in the back. I'm going to comb out a little bit of the curl because the reason that we put the rollers in is that we need movement. It's for body, it's just for holding power. But always starting in the back. I'm going to get you to tilt your head down, Irina. Thank you. First, I'm going to take 2 sections. And because we want a lot of height and we want it super tight in the back, we're going to do a lot of back combing at the base. And once again, like I said before, 90 degrees for volume. Comb it out. Back combing at the root. This is more foundation back combing, so it doesn't matter if you do on the inside or the outside, it's just to hold it up. A little bit of the weightless hairspray. We're just going to clip that out of the way. We're going to take our second section towards the left side of the ear, tilting Irina's head down, combing it out a little bit, holding it up 90 degrees. Mostly back combing at the base and the foundation. This is mostly for height and body. A little bit of weightless spray. We're going to pin it up out of the way. Moving into the back nape section, we're going to do, it depends on how you want to do it. You can do it pretty tricky, you can do it however you want, tilting your head down, Irina. Always concerned about baby hairs, you take a little bit of Gutsy, put it on your station. It's great for baby hairs to hide them. Take a little bit, smoothing the hair. With this kind of look, we want a lot of sleekness in the back. It was all about being very, very sleek. Twisting the hair. Pulling it up 90 degrees. Gotta watch out for her shirt because it's so pretty. A little bit of weightless. Let it dry for a little sec. Give it a smooth. Twist. And we're taking a bobby pin, we're opening it at the base. Going down into the loop. Always cross-sectioning our pins. Pinning this loose piece of hair out of the way. I'm just gonna fix this, because really, I don't want to wreck your shirt. Moving to the next section, we can cross it over, you can do it how you want, you can zigzag it, you can braid it, you can do whatever you like. I like to keep it really slick. Taking a little bit of Gutsy, get rid of the baby hairs, super sleek. Pulling it up 90 degrees. Spraying a little bit of weightless. Let it dry for a sec. You can use your tail comb to get rid of extra baby hairs if you'd like. Twisting the hair. Taking a bobby pin. Opening it. Putting it down into the twist section. And crossing your pins. And this will give you maximum hold. Always working at the back, working your way through the top so that you can hide any mistakes. The pinup is all about little ringlet curls. So you can take that piece, give it a loop, give it a spray. This time using a different pin. It's a hair pin. It's actually smaller. These are more for holding little pin curls. So you go in and up and underneath the section. Sorry if that hurts, Irina. Smooth it out. Give it a spray. Cross-sectioning your pins. Working up to the top. Just gonna move it down a little bit. See that? Working your way through the top depending on how many sections you want. It's all about the loop curls. Take a section. all about smoothness. I like to use a nice brush. This is the best thing for combing out backcombing or smoothing hair. A nice trick is to take the weightless hairspray, spray it on your brush first, let it dry for 3 seconds, and then run it through the hair just to get rid of any little fluffy hairs. You can tilt your head this way a little bit. Coming back, making a loop. Twisting it under. Hold it taut with one hand. Give it a little bit of spray with the weightless hairspray. Use a hairpin. Pin up and under. Across your pins. Moving back up towards the top sections. Pushing everything out of the way. Using your icinus, moving the hair out with a little bit of weightless, making a loop. Just going to pull that a little bit higher. Using a hairpin, pushing it in underneath the section into the loop. Crossing your pins for a hold. Give it a spray. See how nice that is in the back? Oops. Lots of loops. Going back to the last section beside the ear. Coming back over, smoothing the hair out with the icinus brush. A little bit of hairspray for smoothness. Tilting her head down. Making a loop. Pulling that piece. Give it a spray. Use your tail comb to smooth it under. Using a hairpin, going underneath, through the loop and down. Crossing your pins. Hold it taut. Give it a spray. One more pin for good luck. Moving back towards the top. I'm going to drop her down just a little bit. Taking this section, smoothing it out. Sorry, buddy. Moving back towards the top. I'm going to drop her down just a little bit. Section, smoothing it out. Sorry, buddy. I'm going to break this section into twos just because it's a little big. It's easier to work with. Pushing all the other hair out of the way. My icinus brush, smoothing out that. Lay it down just a little bit. making a loop, pulling it down, using an actual bobby pin, going inside of the loop, going down, pushing your pin in, give it a spray, take another pin, cross it in just for hold, move back to this section, give it a spray, this way, tilt your head this way a little bit, Irina, thanks. You want to keep your sections really smooth. Twist it, make a loop, hold the loop, pull it tight against the head, take a real bobby pin because there's more hold, push it down into the loop, give it a spray with hairspray, nice and smooth, cross your pins. You can always go back and make sure that your pins are super tight, especially with the hairpins, because they're only meant to just hold for the time being. If you find that any of it's loose, take a real hairpin and go back and just reinforce the bubble curl so it doesn't fall out later, because nobody likes that, hey? Especially in weddings. And if you notice, I'm using blonde bobby pins so that they don't show up. Looks pretty cool. Working my way to the top section, I've actually put a ponytail in, if you watched previously, and that's just to get rid of a lot of the weight. A lot of people's hair fall out when they do updos, and they're always worried that, or concerned that it's not going to stay in. This is also for height, so you can break the section of the ponytail into 3s, 4s, whatever you'd like. Again, make a loop, pull it down, spray it, take a bobby pin, open, just gonna bump her down just a little bit so you can see, go the inside of the loop, press your pins so it holds in. Move to your next section. I'm going to break this up smaller. Push the rest of the hair out of the way. Again, make a loop. Let me guess, right? Take a pin, open it up. Put it into the base of the curl, push it down, give it a spray. Just gonna readjust this one. If they're lagging a little bit, make sure you go back and repin it. Always make your model's head be down because you want lots of smoothness on the very nape of the neck. That's the most important, that it's very smooth in the nape. The classic pinup is very smooth. Again, super repetitive. Make a loop.